I think it's worth being the new fish somewhere. As hard as it is to be the new Jack anywhere, I think there's so much value to it. And because I started in New York, the only time I experienced it was going overseas. And all of a sudden I was like, oh, 10 years into my career where I felt invisible and not good enough, all of a sudden, just because I was a new Jack, all of a sudden people are like, oh, this girl's pretty good. And you're like, what? Nobody's ever said that.
Yeah. Yes, that's exciting. That is exciting.
So I do actually really encourage a lot of like new comics, whether they pick LA or New York for whatever reason, like it's going to be fucking hard, but there actually is a benefit to being the new kid on the block. And if you utilize it, if you're prepared for it, it could be the best thing that happens to you. But it's still going to be starting over, even if it's a little bit start over. It could be a massive start over. So like with the UK and really all of Europe, because I wasn't going to live there, it wasn't starting over, but because I was willing to do the work that I had done back in the U.S., because I was like, maybe this is where I'm going to be and maybe this might be a new beginning, I started over in a little bit, but 10 years in, I went through the phases a lot quicker than somebody that would have started in Europe.
Well, I remember hearing that with like Maria Bamford when she was in Minneapolis, I think it was. They were like, they just didn't get it. And then she moved to LA and it was just like embraced immediately.